Welcome to the SREB Math Ready High School Math Alliance on November 17th. This is Rob Leichner at West Mecklenburg High School. It's been great working with a lot of you this year trying to figure this course out, work through that workbook and teacher edition. It's been really great getting to know a lot of you, and I'm hoping that today's activities can really help push us even further and really help our students get ready for that NCEMPT test and ultimately college or whatever career they choose to go into. So let's get started. We have 3 activities today on our agenda. First, we're going to take a deep dive into Units 5, 6, and 7. Well, actually, you guys are going to take a deep dive into Units 5, 6, and 7, and I'm just going to sit here and learn from all of you. Then we're going to add some resources to our resource bank on Google Docs. I'm really hoping to build a pretty good bank here that we can all draw from, maybe even share with the rest of the state to make this course what it needs to be to really prepare our students. Finally, we're going to go through the NCEMPT test that we all agreed to give as the final exam. So hopefully this will be valuable for all of us, and I'm ready to get started. For our first activity, we're going to ask everyone to look through the teacher edition in Units 5, 6, and 7. I know that I know anyway for me, I've been kind of planning this on the go. I laid out a pacing guide near the beginning, then we changed it at the curriculum day in August, and it's been a little bit of a struggle, and I'm really looking forward to getting ahead here. So what we're asking everyone to do is go back to the teacher edition. I pasted the link in this document, or a lot of us have those big binders. Look through 5, 6, and 7. Unit 5 is linear systems, Unit 6 is quadratics, Unit 7 is exponentials. And there's a Google form set up for you to put 3 things that you saw in the units that you didn't know were there, 2 things that you teach well and are excited to teach, and 1 thing that you think you'll need some additional support on. Record all of your answers in the Google form with the link posted there. You'll want to leave this form open throughout the entire presentation because there are questions you'll need to respond to for each activity. Also, if you're working with a team on this presentation, please each person fill out the Google form individually. Even if they're the same answers for everyone on the team, we need each Google form filled out for the documentation. I don't know that any of us actually have teams that we're on because most schools it's kind of a lone wolf class, but just in case. Now, please pause this presentation, go back through the teacher edition, and complete activity 1 in the Google form. As much fun as it would be for me to watch you from my computer complete this, I'm probably just going to pause my computer also. So please pause, take as much time as you need, and then you'll be able to resume. I know a lot more about what to expect now. Hope you guys do too, and I know I'm going to learn even more when I read all your responses. I will share out everybody's responses too. I won't share them out with names unless you want me to, but I think we can all learn a ton from each other, so I'll definitely share these out. I have an email list of everybody that I've met so far, but if you know anybody that's teaching this that has not received an email from me, or just know anybody else that would be interested, please have them email me, robert.leichner@cms, etc. For our second activity, we're going to ask people to share some resources. I know that everybody has created things. I know Anshante Lawson from Vance had some great tests that she shared with me that are also in this Google Doc. Mostly I created this Google Doc to keep myself organized, but I'm also hoping that we can all use it to collaborate and really beef up this course to what it needs to be to prepare our students. So please go to the Google Doc link that's going to be posted on this page and add a resource for either Unit 5, 6, or 7. In a future alliance, we'll add some from the earlier units so we can all use it next semester also. But for now, let's focus on 5, 6, and 7. Also in the Google form now, go describe the topic, describe the activity that it relates to, and we'll all be able to really learn a lot and pull from this. Thank you. For our final activity, we're going to look at the test. I know with backwards planning, we probably should have done this first, but sorry. But we're going to look over the test now, the NCEMPT test. I scanned a copy of it earlier in the year, and I posted the link. And I know I've looked over the test and everything, but now that we've taught just over half the course, let's really start to think, does our course prepare our students? And if not, how can we better do it? So what we're going to ask you to do is just pick one question to start out. Really go through the question, solve it as the students would with the work. You don't have to post the work, but really think about, does our course prepare our students? What parts of our course prepare our students? And if not, how can we better prepare our students? So choose your question, answer the questions in the Google form, and then you can go to the next slide because we're just about done. Again, please pause the presentation at this point. Great job. Well, I'm assuming you did a great job because everybody I've met that's teaching this is an outstanding teacher. So, two things. First, please, please, please make sure that you completed and submit the Google form. That's how we know you get your PD credit. Again, if you're working with people, please everybody submit it individually to get your credit. The link is shown there again. Also, please, please, please share resources. The Google Doc is set up. Hopefully you all have my email, robert.leichner, Leichner, @CMS. Please share. We're all working hard on this course, and I know we can cut down our work the more we share. Thank everybody so much for attending our Alliance, if you can call it attending, and have a great rest of the week, and have a great Thanksgiving break, and we're almost at Christmas.